The 27th Amendment. The 27th Amendment is the most recent ratified amendment. While 33 have been passed, the 27th is where the ratification ends. While this amendment was the 27th Amendment to be ratified, it was one of the very first amendments to be passed, but didn't get ratified until almost 200 years later. What is the 27th Amendment, you ask? The 27th Amendment states that members of Congress cannot grant themselves a pay raise during their current session. This means that all things that have to do with them getting paid more must happen in the next session of Congress. This is to prevent Congress from passing bills giving themselves the pay that they want. Without the 27th Amendment, Congress could technically pay themselves exactly what they want. The amendment balances out corruption because it gives the chance to the citizens of the United States to remove a Congress member before they get the pay raise. This also controls the Congress from lowering their wages so that they can't lower it, able to control the Congress harder. You may ask why it took an amendment that seems extremely fair 202 years to get ratified. Well, because who wants to not be able to grant themselves more pay? The congressmen and women wouldn't pass something that made them have less power and less control of their salaries. It took multiple bills that raised their salary and lots of complaining from the U.S. people for them to finally ratify the bill. Once the citizens put pressure on Congress, they had two choices: either risk getting removed or pass the bill and lose the power of being able to dictate their salaries at any moment. One reason the bill was originally passed because people did not only want public officials not making lots of money, but instead doing it for the better of their country. In the early days, people even believed that servants of the public should not be getting paid at all, but instead serve because of the country. This would absolutely never happen due to the fact that everyone needs some sort of government pay as a public servant, because how else would they support their families? The way the amendment balanced things out was that it didn't give the president enough power over Congress, but it also gave Congress less power and the people enough power to be able to control it. The people were able to get rid of the Congress members if they saw an unjust pay raise. This is the 27th Amendment.